Okay, at the end, again, spoiler alert. I don't know how many times we have to say that, but we should just blast it at the beginning of the show.
Welcome back, everyone, to our channel. I'm Stoner.
And I'm Lush.
This is Stoner and Lush, baby. Today we're going to talk about Creep 1 and 2, and a little smidge here and there on the Creep tapes. And we're also going to talk about Lily Tony, right?
The famous Lily Tino.
It's like, oh, my guard now has to be up.
Tina.
Now, Stoner has not seen anything of this on TikTok yet, which is surprising to me because it's all over TikTok. She's a big TikTok streamer. No, let me correct myself. And that's right. I'm going to misgender you, Miss Lily Tino. I hope you see this video. He
Ma'am.
likes to think he's a woman, rage baits people into, basically, oh, why is transgender people being hated on? No, you're being hated on, not all transgender people. So we're going to dabble into that, and Stoner's going to see some of those videos for the very first time, especially those cringy videos at Disney. But before then, we're going to talk about a different style of creep from the film industry.
Creep, 2014, directed by Patrick Brice, written by Patrick Brice and Mark Duplass, which are the two people that star in this movie. It's only the two people. Well, it is just the two people. I think there's a girlfriend in there.
No, I think it's only the two. I think we only really see the two on camera.
A videographer answers an ad, meets this guy who seems very awkward.
I would say he's more like eccentric.
Okay.
Like, okay, this guy has cancer. He wants to put out a video for his child that's not born yet because he doesn't think he's going to make it, to show his child the true him so he knows him. But he does things very creepily.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Tells these stories about when he was a kid in the tub with his dad and like just weird stuff, but at the same time it can be almost borderline normal. He does things to creep him out, hence the name Creep, but at the same time what he's doing, he's playing with him, he's toying with him.
It's very cat and mouse, and that's what I like about it. It's has a slow pace to it. It can be a little like indie, which is fine. I love Mark Duplass. Yeah. I think he is the perfect role for this because he has very shifty eyes. He can be very loving and sweet, and it's like, oh, okay, I understand. Maybe this guy's had a rough time, and maybe he just needs this, and it really manipulates the situation and making you think that, oh, okay, maybe this guy's not as bad as I think he is, and then boom, don't turn your back, don't blink, because
he turns on a dime to let you know it is a documentary style kind of filming. If you're not into those styles of films, this might not be for you, but this isn't as runny and jumpy as, like, say, Blair Witch Project.
I am seriously fucking positive these were not here. How would we have, just made a campsite in between 3 piles of rocks just by coincidence?
It doesn't make you want to heave and hurl every time they're moving around.
Well, that's the other thing. Usually I hate, that shaky camera thing, but like you said, it's not terrible. It's kind of like, okay, that's a little, okay, what the hell's going on here? It kind of takes your mind off of, and I can't stand that. I will immediately write a movie off because of that.
Yeah, and a lot of people will because they don't like that style. Right from the beginning, you kind of think this guy's shady,
Right.
From the imagery you see at the beginning, and then when he tells him the truth that he was filming him while he's walking up the stairs and blah, blah, blah. But there's little hidden symbolism all the way through it leading up to it. And again, spoilers. I love how the ending shows him putting the tape in like a pantry or a cabinet filled with tape. And they're not all digital tapes like the new tape he just put in. They go back running to VHS and So how long has he been doing it for?
That closet, and that's where you get the Creep tapes. Not to skip over the second Creep, but we'll get to there in a minute. To be all he says I think there's over 30, but it looks like a heck of a lot more than 30 was in there. and it all
Yeah.
has names on them, and that's what the creep tapes is, or some of them. It's not the whole collection. It's just
Yeah, I think
some
I
of
think
them.
I think there's only 8 episodes of the Creep Tapes out. Well, there's at least if I were to guess, there's at least 50 tapes in there. Clearly, that number 30 that can't be right. That can't unless there's multiple tapes of each person leading up to it. Because he likes toying with them. And that's what you see in this first movie.
Does.
He's toying with them the whole time. You
Well,
know?
that's all. That's his whole MO. He loves that game. And then you run into the second movie, where it's kind of like the first movie, except for it has this woman that comes in, and you see her, and she runs this little like failing web show, and she thought, okay, this will be good footage. This guy's a wacko. Well, he
Yeah.
tries to kill her. Then, spoiler alert again, at the end when she's on the train, I think he's fucking looking at her, because why would she look up like that? Like, her eyes were like, oh shit, he's right there.
Now I'm gonna come back to this, what you just said, a little bit
Yeah.
later, as we talk about this a little bit more, because there's a few things about the end of the first one. You know, the guy makes it out. He gets home, but he starts getting these packages from him with video footage and him saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. I just want to, can you come back, blah, blah, blah." But the guy does it. He falls right into the trick.
You'll have to excuse my friend. He's a little slow.
At the end, again, spoiler alert. I don't know how many times we have to say that, but we should just blast it at the beginning of the show. He goes to the park and he sits down on the bench, but he never turns his head to look behind him. Now, if I'm going to meet someone at a park, that the bench is like right in front of a pond or a river or whatever, and I'm meeting someone, I'm going to be constantly looking around to see,
Yeah.
where are you? I'm here. It's time. Where are you at?
Right.
He doesn't do that.
He
He
doesn't
gives
show
him the
presence
chance
behind
for him to sneak up behind him and axe him in the head.
right in the head.
Wild. But then you get to see that footage again at the beginning of the second movie.
Yeah.
And he shows it to the girl.
He shows it to her, yeah.
That's the footage he chooses to show her, that when he tells her he's a serial killer. That's the thing. He tells her right from the get-go.
Well, that's his main, not to, jump back and forth, but it all coincides. That's a lot of what's in the creep tapes is, you came here, you saw the axe,
Yeah.
didn't scare you off, it's your fault, you
But you're
stayed,
still
you
here.
saw it, you knew it was there. So I like how he pushes the blame on the victim.
Well, yeah, he's like, I gave you all the signs, all the red flags to
Yeah.
get the fuck out, and you didn't. That's kind of the genius of it. He's throwing you hints the entire time. You're not going to make it out of here. And like he said to her in the second one, he said, and she calls him out on it too. He said, I told you I'm not going to hurt you or kill you. And she says, for the first 24 hours.
She kind of went head to head, toe to toe with him, where the guy just got freaked and ran, but he didn't
Yeah.
really run. Like, he drugged the guy and still stayed. Run somewhere.
Why did he go meet him afterwards? He felt bad for him because this guy gets under your skin, makes you feel like
Oh,
you've
yeah.
treated him badly, and oh, he's a loner, he's this, he's that. But he's already told so many lies and has admitted to all these lies. How do you not know if it's another lie?
Exactly. He's like, oh, I never lied. Bullshit. Heck, it's
Like he
he just
even
starts
tells
to
him, like,
do that.
he's like, no, I don't have cancer, I'm not married, I don't have a kid coming, blah, blah. And he still goes and meets him. And then, like, again, in the second one, he tells her straight up he's not going to kill her.
He still tries to kill her, even though he says he's not going to. He
Yeah,
still tries
yeah.
to kill her.
I love the fact that she comes out and whacks him in the back of the head with a shovel.
I know. That's the only way she survives and escapes. And then, I guess a couple days, maybe weeks, I don't know how long the time gap is, you see her, someone filming her as she's walking down the street, and then she gets on the subway, and someone's watching her, and then she is just looking down, then she looks up, and then she looks over and sees who's looking at her, and then it's like, oh, camera's
And
cut.
it's over.
Yep.
Now, I have speculation about that, though. Here's where I mentioned this earlier. Is it actually him, or has she become the new killer and got another videographer to follow her day-to-day routine? And that's her thing, is she's walking ahead, she's having him film him, she's getting on the train until she notices him, and then who knows where the story goes from there.
Okay.
Maybe she's now luring people in to do the same thing he did. Maybe she's adopted that from her time with him. Maybe she's changed, and maybe she's become what he was.
That's a very interesting perspective. Because automatically I thought, like, kind of just like, she doesn't really show too much fear, but it was enough to go, like, it's instead of going, oh my God, it's kind of like, cut.
But again, that could be a show she's putting on like he did.
True.
Just a thought, right?
There could be many.
And I mean, we won't know unless there's a third movie made.
Yeah.
Because it seems like the movies are going the most current in time.
Right.
Right. Where the tapes are going back
Right.
to what he has done in the past. And now I've only seen the first tape. Fantastic. I like the tapes better because they're shortened. I felt like a lot of scenes in the movies could be cut and you would still understand what's going on. So the tapes are kind of more condensed story-wise. But I love that first tape where he's like, he's like, wait, he only lets you touch the handle of the axe. Does that mean the blade is real? Did you get a chance to check that? Oh, wait, he slid the blade across his hand, right? So that would mean his hand would be bloody, right? And then he reveals his hand. And the whole time I'm screaming exactly what the whole audience is thinking. It's the other hand. And he's like, huh? And then he's like, yeah. He high fives him. It's the bloody hand. I'm like, I told you it was the other hand. And then he's like, ah. And then he chases him down and gets him.
It's funny because there is an episode of the tapes. I can't remember what number it is. I think it might be Brant. I think that's the one that's titled as. But he's in a hotel room and he's waiting for someone and he gets the wrong person and he's pissed he let the wrong person go because he didn't look like the picture. Wrong person. This person doesn't show up. So Peach Fuzz shows up.
Oh.
And I believe this to be an early encounter because the way he interacts with him and just how intimidated he feels.
Go right home. We don't have to have a movie. Hey, stop it.
And how tired of it I feel he is.
You stop that right now. You were just a little bitch-ass baby wolf when I found you, and I will put you right back. Don't you grind those hips at me. I know what you're doing, and I will do it right back to you. I will murder you. I will murder you, and I will cut you up, and I will eat you up.
That's a really good episode. And he's like, all right, let's do this. Let's break it down. And he really wanted to kick it, but he couldn't kick it because of what the influence he had on him. And I thought it was a really good reflection to see why he is the way he is a little bit.
Yeah.
Just breaking down the walls.
I strongly recommend if you're okay with documentary style movies, guys, watch it and check it out. It's a fun ride. It's a fun ride.
It is. It has that slow draw to it, but it draws you in because it's like, who the fuck is this guy really? Like,
yeah. I don't think he's any of the names he's ever said in any of those.
Yeah.
His backstory is never anything that he pretends to be. We really don't know. All we know is he has money.
Yeah.
To rent these places, to bring people. We know he has money. And we know from what he said in the second movie that he's never been caught. He's even states that he's killed, X amount of people. But we know from seeing the tapes in that closet, that cabinet, that that number does not fit.
Disney bathroom selfies got y'all real upset, huh? Saying, oh, Lily, you can't take selfies in the bathroom. It's not appropriate. Well, let me remind you that literally every celebrity you've ever enjoyed on screen has at one point
Cringy already, isn't it?
selfie. For example, it's not just celebrities. Any woman you ever meet has likely taken a photo in a public bathroom. Why, you ask? Because we look cute and we want to document it. So what is different about me that I'm not allowed to take bathroom selfies? The easy answer here is, oh, Lily, you're a trans woman, so you get held to a different standard. And that is true. But people judge trans women differently depending on how well they pass. If you pass, that means you don't look trans. I know that.
Oh, wait, they're live right now. I just clicked on it.
Oh my God. Cringe, Lily, you are so gonna be canceled.
Motherfucker right here. Okay, 3.K. They're swimming right now, and they're at a restaurant. They're fucking swimming. They have all these views. They're making all this money.
Yeah.
That's why they didn't want to fucking talk about this person. Who gives a shit? I don't fucking.
But
give a shit.
I wonder how many comments in that live are degrading that person right now.
All right, this is the corn dog one.
Oh, that's cringy.
About that, but sadly, it takes a long time to turn a corn dog into a inverted corn dog. I do hair removal by the end of the year.
They are going to take my corn dog of the corn dog. Okay, I'm actually impressed that I'm doing this good. My hands are
I don't fucking care. What do I care about this person's life for?
Well,
Now that I fucking search this asshole is gonna be my For You page.
But the cringy part about it is kids and other women and other people are around during all of these things.
Yeah. I know there are people out there who are hell-bent on never, ever being accommodating, never have my respect or whatever it is. Like, is that really if you want that?
Why?
You just want to go.
Why? You look like a man wearing girls' clothes.
See, people like that I could never get along with, and I could see them coming a mile away. I'm like, okay, your lipstick's nasty. The color is gross. You got red hair, red lips. Who are you, Sally Jesse Raphael? Go fuck yourself. You want to be fucking mad at people because you want to act. I identify as a fucking fire hydrant. I want people to pee on me. Okay, good for fucking you. What does that do to my life? Okay, I'm sorry that you look this way. I've been called sir in a full dress and makeup and hair done twice. Did I fucking give a shit? This was before all this shit happened. Did it fucking bother me? No.
You just went on with your life and didn't give a fuck.
I was fucking bullied every fucking day of my life as a child. I had and by boys, okay?
Yeah.
I had duct tape put in my hair. They ripped it out. That's the kind of shit that happened to me. Do I go around fucking being nasty to people? No, I'm one of the nicest people you can meet until you fuck with me. Go ahead.
Yeah.
And go, like I said, go be fucking angry somewhere else on your fucking bitch ass island where, oh, you're transgender.
And not only does he give transgenders bad name, he gives women a bad name, or
whatever he wants.
Whatever he's doing gives everything a bad name. He's just fucking cringe bullshit. You know?
And look at him. He's sitting pretty with his nasty makeup on.
Yeah. It's rage bait because he wants people to get mad at him. Exactly. He's looking for the attention.
He's got all.
And he's looking for a paycheck.
Exactly.
I bet you when he's at home, that wig comes off. He sits there with a beer with his hand half down his pants like Ted Bundy. Or not Ted Bundy.
Al Bundy.
Al Bundy.
He probably is Ted Bundy, the secret fuck.
You know what? He's cringy enough he might be. I hope that there's a petition on TikTok. I hope he does get canceled. I think they're close to like 400,000 signatures now. And I really hope that he does get charged for taking those selfies with people behind him in the shot in Disney.
If you are in a position where you're stuck in a body that's not comfortable, I feel bad for you. Okay, do whatever you got to do.
I agree.
Don't bring your fucked up issues all up in my business, okay?
Yeah.
Shit happens. People make mistakes. Are you gonna fucking You're gonna pop off on the wrong motherfucking person, and then you're never gonna say another fucking word again because they're gonna shut your bitch ass up.
Like in the words of Stu Macher. And the reason I wanted to talk about this today is because he is a real life creep.
Yeah, I can see that. You get the cringe just by, I mean, I don't know. I just can't understand this fucking way of thinking with these people. Like, all right, Christ, like, if it makes you feel good to pick on other people, I guess do it. But like I said, you're going to fucking do it to the wrong person, and then you're going to shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah. And
Like-
there is footage of him walking around Disney from other people's phones that they filmed him walking, and he's walking like burly man walk, but wants to be a woman. It's like, doesn't work that way. People are gonna call you how they see it, and you don't look like a woman.
I think that all that's fucking fake, like you said. That's a bunch of bullshit right there.
Putting on a show. He's putting on a show for rage bait. He's doing it.
Look, we're fucking talking about him.
You know?
I don't want to fuck him. Fuck him. I don't
So-
care. The hell do I give a shit about that person? Do they pay my bills? Do I care what they think? Fuck no. Get
Right.
the fuck out of here. Anyway.
So hashtag cancel that motherfucker. Anyway, next week, guys.
CKY2K.
Yes, we're gonna talk about CKY, Bam Margera, Viva La Bam, CKY2K, all of that fun stuff. That'll be next week, and see the journey that Bam has done from point A to where he is today.
I hope we can find some footage because I haven't seen it since I was like a freaking senior in high school, and I would love to watch it again.
Well, I own some of it, so it should be easy to get some footage. And it's easy to find some new footage of Bam skating again today. But again, that's for next week, guys. And don't forget, the summer of Seinfeld is coming up just after that episode. So be sure to come check out that, where we cover all of the Seinfeld seasons throughout the summer, because it's the summer of Seinfeld. But don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, notification bell, and don't forget to give us a comment. Tell us what you think of Lily Tino, or what did you think of the movie Creep? Let us know in the comments. And
if you haven't seen Creep, you can watch it on Netflix.
there you go. Yes, the movies are on Netflix. The TV show is on Shudder, I believe.
Or AMC Plus for me.
Yeah. Let us know, guys, what you think. And until next time.
Bye.
Bye.